Hello and welcome to day 2 of our Christmas calendar challenge, the 2nd of December. Now I hope you enjoy yesterday's sequence, and now without further ado, you know the drill, so we're gonna go and fish a card. All right, let's see what we have today. Fallen triangle. All right, this is a nice one. This is the one I really love. A nice heart opener for our 2nd day of December. Let's put it up here. There for our 2nd day. Then we're gonna get on to the sequencing. All right, so card number 43. Let's find that one to start with, right? Here we go. Fallen triangle. I really like to have this in my standing sequence. So I'm gonna come into it from my downward facing dog and the knee to nose, knee to elbows. Maybe I'll have the knees to elbows. I really love this one, and then when you have towards the opposite elbow, then you extend out and you come into our fallen triangle, right? So I'm starting to sequence around the fallen triangle this time, and then we'll build up the sequence around it. Okay, we're not gonna make it too long. I think maybe we'll do this little sequence and then repeat it to the other side. Let's add our downward facing dog here. Okay, maybe we'll do a little warm up. Let's see what we're gonna do. All right, let's see. I think we're gonna add, we're gonna have our little sun salutation before, I think, right? And then we can have some side stretch. We did this one yesterday as well, but I think since we're gonna have our fallen triangle be the opening, we wanna have that too. Maybe we'll add this one. So I think we'll do it like this. What do you think? Okay, so we have 4 cards in the warm-up. I think that's okay. Then we have a sequence over here. Let's see what we want to do. I think we're gonna maybe add a little bit to this one. We're gonna pull the knee to nose. Then the high lunge coming into warrior. I think we're gonna do warrior 2 and then reverse. And then I think we're gonna come back into downward facing dog. What do you think? Let's not make it too long. We'll do 2 nice and short standing ones. I think we're good here. Then we'll do this to the other side as well. These ones you can repeat as much as you want, right? I think we're gonna maybe do one of each just so that the video doesn't get too long. But then if you choose to do it by yourself, then you can add more repetitions, right? Okay, so we're gonna come in from this one. Let's see if we wanna do maybe a bridge. And then for the ones who want, we're gonna leave the option to do a wheel as well. Right? Okay, and then we're gonna do a shoulder stand and then a plow. And then we want to have our counter pose, right? So when we come back from here, we have the fish. And then I think we're gonna just go into Shavasana. Just to not make it too long of a sequence. Where are you, Shavasana? All right, there you are. Okay. That's it. All right. Then let's go. Let's do the sequence. All right. Now I invite you to come to a comfortable seated position. And then we're going to start by closing our eyes and taking a moment to connect with our breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now inhale, elongating your spine, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to reach our left arm up towards the sky and then elongate it towards the right. Inhale to come back up and opposite side. Inhale to come up and exhale. Inhale to come up and exhale to come to the side. Inhale to come back up, and then we're going to start the twist towards the right. Exhale to twist. Inhale to come back, and exhale the other direction. Inhale to come back, and exhale, twist. Maybe place your hand behind you to help with the twist, but it's a gentle twist, so we don't want to press it too much. Now inhale, sit up tall, place your hands behind your glutes, fingers facing backwards. We're going to open our chest. If it's comfortable, you can also let your neck come back. Otherwise, keep your chin in towards your chest. Opening the chest. A gentle opening this as well. And then exhale, coming all the way back. Now we're going to move into our sun salutation. So we can move in through a downward facing dog. Come into your downward facing dog. Walking the dog out for a little bit. Pressing down towards the mat. And then stepping in between the palms of your hands. Exhale to hang here for just a little bit. And then maybe bending your knees, starting to warm up your legs just a little bit. Inhale, reach out wide, come all the way up. Extended mountain. And then exhale, mountain. And we're going to do our full sun salutation. So inhale, come all the way up, grounding your feet, stretching up and rooting down. Exhale, hinge forward, coming all the way down. Inhale to elongate your spine. Exhale, step or jump, but if you jump, jump directly down to Chaturanga. Exhale, come down if you haven't already. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to stand here for just a moment. Take your time to get a little movement, a little opening in your legs. Then on an inhale, you're going to float that right leg up to the sky. And then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to come all the way back up. And exhale, knee to opposite elbow. And then we're gonna extend our foot out and open up into our fallen triangle. Exhale, come all the way back with your hand and push back up. We're going to do the other side. Take a moment in between here to just walk your dog out a little bit. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Then release the leg out, edge of the foot, meeting the floor. Coming all the way up, fallen triangle. And then, hand back on the mat, and push back up. Three-legged dog. And then, our downward facing dog. Now walking the dog out. We're gonna continue floating that right leg up. Exhaling, knee to nose. And then placing the foot in between the palms of our hands. Coming all the way up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Inhale to reach further up. And exhale, open up to your warrior two. Again, stand here for 3 breaths. Now open your knees and be a strong warrior. Releasing. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse the warrior. Holding here for 3 breaths. You can look up into the palm of your hand if it's comfortable. If not, you can tuck your chin. Inhale to reach on up. And then we're gonna windmill our hands down onto the mat and press back into downward facing dog. Now the left leg floats up. Exhale. Knee to nose. Place the foot. Inhale to come all the way up. High lunge. Make sure that you're in a 90-degree here. Inhale to reach even further up, and then exhale, open up, warrior two. Open your chest and be a strong warrior. 3 breaths. Inhale, reach forward, flipping the palm and pulling back into a reverse warrior. You can tuck your chin if it's uncomfortable to look up. Open. Inhale, reach up. We're gonna cartwheel our hands back and coming into our downward facing dog. Stretch out this last time and we're gonna come into seated. All right. Release your legs before you. And then we're going to roll slowly down to laying on our mat. Now, if you're comfortable with wheel, you can always choose this. I would recommend to maybe stick with a bridge for this flow, just because it's short and we don't have a lot of time. So inhale, start by tucking your tailbone. And then moving vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. We're gonna hold here for some breaths. Make sure that your legs are parallel and that your weight is not on your cervical, but on your shoulders, pushing into the mat with the feet. Now on your next exhale, come all the way down, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. And then we're going to come into shoulder stand. Now, if shoulder stand isn't comfortable for you, you can keep legs up the wall. Will give you a lot of the same benefits. But for those that want to do shoulder stand, you can come up here now. 8 breaths. Here also, the weight should be on the shoulders, thereby the name shoulder stand, and not on your neck. Now we're going to release your legs back. For those that have feet up the wall, you can just remain with feet up the wall. Coming into Halasana. 8 breaths here. You can choose to bend your knees if you want to. Otherwise, you can keep them straight. Supporting or releasing your hands. Now bring your hands to your lower back and roll slowly down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming all the way down to lying on the mat. I'll take a moment here just to integrate this last movement. And then on inhale, we're going to come into fish. You can choose whichever version of fish that you want to do, but I'm going to do the one that we put our hands close to our glutes, fingers facing towards the glutes, and then the lower arm on the mat, opening the chest and maybe releasing the neck or maybe tucking the chin, depending on how your neck feels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're gonna roll all the way down and take our Shavasana. Now if you want to include anything else before coming here, then you are free to do so. Just gonna take a moment to let our breath come back to its natural rhythm. Letting it move in and out through our body. And just be free. And when you're ready, we're gonna roll over to the side and then gently help ourselves up to a seated position. Now, thank you so much for joining me today on this 2nd of December for our Christmas calendar challenge. Now, remember, you're able to win some great prizes here if you do participate. I'm gonna leave the link for the video that tells you all about this one, the introduction for the challenge here, so that you can check that out if you haven't already, because you really would want to. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy the practice, and then I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day.